All right, what is up, everybody? I'm Robert Wachowski Jr. over from Dragon Den Sports, and today we're going to be breaking down the Kansas City Chiefs versus Cleveland Browns AFC Divisional Round matchup. If you haven't already, go down below and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support up until this point in the season, so let's see if we can continue that. Also, if you do enjoy today's content, please feel free to go down below and hit that thumbs up button. Hit 10 plus likes on every video so far this year, so let's see if we can continue that trend. Not wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. All right, so now we're going to be taking a look at their latest matchup. It took place on November 4th of 2018, where the Kansas City Chiefs walked away victorious by a final score of 37-21. So back in 2018, just 10 games into Patrick Mahomes' career, we knew the legend of Mahomes was blossoming at every flick of the wrist. In just his second season, Mahomes, who had just one start as a rookie, already had 29 touchdown passes and 3,185 yards, the most by any quarterback through 10 games since 1950. He had at least 300 passing yards in 8 straight games that season. Baker Mayfield threw 2 touchdown passes to Duke Johnson and finished 29 of 42 for 297 yards and 1 interception. Mahomes and Mayfield didn't match their epic college meeting back in 2016 when they combined for more than 1,700 yards of offense. But the Chiefs put on an impressive offensive show with 499 total yards, which averaged out to 8.6 yards per snap. Mahomes passed for 375 yards for 3 touchdown passes, 2 of which were to Cleveland native Travis Kelce, and continued to have the best start by a quarterback in 68 years as Kansas City's impossible to defend offense kept rolling. Now taking a look at their matchup history, the Kansas City Chiefs lead the all-time series with 13 wins, 11 losses, and 2 ties. The first matchup dates back to November 14th of 1971, where the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Cleveland Browns by a final score of 13-7. So how do these two teams match up on paper? The Browns' pass defense in 2020 ranked 19th in rating allowed and 22nd in yards allowed per game. The Browns' defense also ranked 21st in points per game, which they allowed 26.2 points, and 17th in yards per game allowed. The Chiefs' offense ranked 6th in points per game, 1st in yards per game, and tied 4th in turnovers. The Chiefs ranked 19th in the NFL with a red zone TD rate of 61%, and the Chiefs ranked 1st in the NFL with 15 touchdowns of 20-plus yards, while the Browns' defense, on the other hand, ranked 11th with 20-plus yard completions allowed. The Chiefs' 180 play-action attempts ranked 5th in the NFL, and against the play-action, the Browns' defense gave up an 85.1 rating, which ranked 3rd in the league. Pro Football Focus ranked the Browns' offensive line as 1st in the NFL, as the offensive line allowed 26 sacks this season, which ranked 8th in the league. All right, so now taking a look at the keys to the game. Starting with the Cleveland Browns, they need to use tendency breakers in the play-action passing game. Cleveland will still lean on the run and screen game out of 12, 13, and 21 personnel groupings with some tendency breakers, which is going to be doing the opposite of what the Kansas City Chiefs expect, which this is going to open up those deep passing lane windows for Mayfield. The expectation is that the Chiefs defense plays more single high coverage in this game. Coach Kevin Stefanski can use those tendency breakers on boot flood, and outside zone play action. This will influence the post safety with formation, alignment, and releases, which is going to force him to overplay route stems. In turn, this will create those open voids for Mayfield to attack vertically off adjusted 3 concepts. Another thing for the Cleveland Browns to do is play split safety coverage to limit Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes on deep ball throws. Including their wildcard win over Pittsburgh, Browns defense has played man coverage on only 26.4% of snaps, which ranks 29th in the NFL. It's a zone-heavy system, one that leans on quarters, cover 6, and cover 2. So how can the Browns reel in the Chiefs' vertical passing game? With a zone-heavy approach out of 2 deep shells, the Browns can top the stems and outside verticals. By doing so, this will force Patrick Mahomes to throw into underneath windows, and in this one, it's all about alignment, assignment, and responsibility. So now we're going to be shifting our focus over to the keys to the game for the Kansas City Chiefs. And one of those keys to the game is going to be those scheme throws for Mahomes versus split safety coverage. The Chiefs have been in 12 personnel on 19% of offensive snaps. We can see those double tight end sets from Kansas City again in this one. This is going to lift the top of the secondary with vertical releases from Tyreek Hill, Nicole Hardman, or Demarcus Robinson to carve out windows for Kelsey. And it's going to create those high-low stretch concepts for Mahomes on scheme-specific routes that'll create that stress for those split safety coverages. Another thing is that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to have to play cover 3 against Mayfield in the Browns running game. Week 11 against the Las Vegas Raiders, the Chiefs played cover 1 on 33.3% of coverage snaps and cover 3 on 24.2%. You're going to get a lot of run game numbers in this one, which is going to be critical when dealing with Cleveland's backs Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. You're going to have to defend the zone and gap schemes. As for the highlighted matchup is concerned, during the Browns vs. Chiefs battle, watch out for Travis Kelsey and Malcolm Smith. Kelsey ranks first among active tight ends with a 93.5 offensive grade. His 93.3 receiving grade also ranks first in the NFL amongst active tight ends. As for his primary defender, Malcolm Smith ranks 14th in the league with a 68.1 defensive grade. Smith has played well in pass coverage as he currently ranks 7th in the league with a 76.3 coverage grade. Opposing quarterbacks have targeted Smith 45 times. However, receivers have only managed 35 completions for 286 yards. Watch out for this battle on Sunday between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. All right, so we're going to end things here with my prediction. I'm saying the Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Cleveland Browns by a final score of 31-27. If you haven't already, go down below and hit that thumbs up button. Hit 10 plus likes on every video so far this season. So let's see if we can continue that trend. Also, comment down below your prediction for the Kansas City Chiefs Cleveland Browns matchup tomorrow. We don't got a lot of time. It's less than 24 hours away, so let's make sure we can make that happen. I'll respond to all of your comments, so tell me what you guys think of any of your hot takes. We're going to end things here, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.